Okay. Okay, it's actually recording. Okay, hopefully you can hear me better than in last video. Right now it is 2:53 a.m. April 12th, 2026. So, yeah, I should be sleeping. Not. So you may have noticed that I have a different setup. And that's because I'm gonna be reading from my monitor and stuff. So, it's kind of weird if I have my chair over there and it's like, whatever. So I have a different setup. I think this is pretty cool. You still see my monitor and stuff, but anyways. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be playing, oh, sorry. I'm gonna be playing Milk It by Nirvana. I already have it recorded, so all I have to do is put in the video. This video probably won't be too long, because I don't really think there's too much to talk about, but hopefully, and it's also like I said, 2:54, and I don't want my videos being like 40 minutes like the last one, even though it was fun, but, anyways, so this video, yeah, it's about a more serious topic, I'd say, because it's about, Kurt Cobain and all what happened, his death, basically. So, yeah, and it's controversial because there's like all this like debate and stuff like, did Courtney do it? Or whatever. And stuff like that. All this conspiracy. So, I don't know if it's gonna be in the title or not. I don't know what my title's gonna be really yet. But I guess my confession, because this is a confession now. Alright, this would be considered a confession because people are just gonna be like I know a lot of people are gonna be like, hate me or something, which is just stupid, just over one simple thing. Yeah, the confession is, I think Kurt just there we go, I said it. Kurt killed him. Oh wait, sorry. I think, okay, like I said in the last video, I'm just gonna say Suey as a replacement for, that other word, Suey. So I'm just gonna say Suey. So Kurt committed Suey on himself, and Courtney didn't do it. Okay? So, there's that. Now, that's not what I really want to talk about too much. It's just I needed to say that because I'm going to talk about something else. But basically, just watch Mark But Evil. Not Mark But Evil. Who is that guy again? See, this is why I need this. Okay, Bernie Vids. Watch. There's this guy called Bernie Vids. I'm probably going to show him on the screen. It's called The Murder of Kurt Cobain, Deconstructing a Conspiracy. So if you watch that, that's one that's like pretty good video. It's 6 years old though, so it's like, yeah, but like it literally demystifies everything. Like, first, Kurt's like the heroin usage. That's like people always say that, they're like, well, Kurt Cobain was is on heroin anyway, so he couldn't be able to use that gun. But the thing is that like he was really tolerant since he's addicted. Like, there's literally studies that show like can have higher doses than the lethal one if they're like accustomed to it, And Kurt was an addict, so he was definitely accustomed to that. And then there's he couldn't get the gun in them, which is just false. Like, they've said that before and stuff. And like there's the handwriting. That's been disproven like by a lot of people. I guess like the handwriting was the same. A bunch of like so many handwriting experts say like they could either not conclude, or it's just his handwriting like throughout the whole thing, and that it is a clear, like, it's a like if you read it, it's like, yeah, it's addressing to his fans, but it's like kind of thank you, but like, why would he like wait, like, why would he write it in like a note? I don't. And it's like also like Kurt, like, he was Suey for a lot of his life. He thought about it like when he was like 13 and stuff, and then there's like, oh, everyone says that he didn't think about killing. Like, there's all these cases where people just suddenly out of the blue just like go like, oh, I'm gonna do it, you know, and like he was like that for like his entire life. He had thoughts and stuff. He could have said that day like, oh crap, everything's going shit for me, I'm just gonna do it, and he did it impulsively. Like he could have just done it impulsively. We won't know. And then there's like the Courtney Love situation where it's like, well, Courtney did it and whatever because of all these like all this shit that's been disproven, and like why would she have saved him if like in March 1st, whatever, like March 1st, right? When Kurt overdosed, like why would she could have just left him? That's what they say in the Bernie Vids video. Like she could have just left him, and if she really hated him and wanted, like, of course, like she wasn't the best person, obviously she wasn't a good person, but like, she still cared. It's not like she was a murderer or something. It's just kind of weird. But like, you know, but like she could have like left him in that apartment and just like slept or whatever, like whatever. And she could have easily, but she decided to save Kurt and stuff. It just doesn't add up. Like Tom Grant is just like a fucking piece of shit, dude. Doesn't care about all this. Doesn't care about like Kurt or whatever. Like they're all conspiracy theories. Like, and people are just like treating it like it's fact, even though it's like whatever. Yeah, but you should watch Bernie Vids, the murder of Kurt Cobain video. Oh yeah, and then okay. And there's also like that one, like it's recently, like that police officer who said like, oh, we're gonna look back into the case or whatever, and he was originally like, I don't like, this guy is like 80 years old, bro. Like, and this case was 30 years old, and he's like saying like what, I don't know, I'm not an expert on this situation, but like, wasn't he saying like, I don't know, like, it was all botched, it was all this and that, even though this was 30 years ago and he's 80. Like, what? Like, you're 80 and you're saying this now? Why didn't you say it back then? Like, your head's probably not the best space to do this. You're 80, you're retired, you're 80, this case has been dealt with for 30 years. Your memory could have, your memory could have changed, all this shit could have changed. It's just like all very suspicious. Like, why is he doing that? And he's saying the same claims that everyone's been saying, how the gun shot, but like it could have turned, or like it was like there's evidence that it was turned or it was facing the wrong way, and then there's fingerprints which weren't legible. The fingerprints weren't legible, which 95% of cases with the shotgun or whatever, it's not legible. And that doesn't mean there's not fingerprints. It just means the fingerprints were on there, but they couldn't like detect whose fingerprints it was. It's like that, and it's like, oh, the blood splat on it and shit. It's like, all that's been disproven time and time and time with evidence and facts and shit, and it's like so annoying. We won't ever know exactly what happened, which is unfortunate, but we just gotta accept it and just not make it like a fucking sensation. Just let this man fucking rest in peace. It's been 30 fucking years. Just, I'm tired. Okay, now this is the main thing. This is the main reason that I think Kurt was probably and was thinking about it. So there's a song called Do Re Mi by Kurt Cobain. It was like a demo. You know, I think he did it with Pat Smear or something, kind of. Well, no, he was with Pat Smear, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But what I said, yeah, March, I'm just reading this because I wrote this on here. March 1994, Kurt Cobain released a demo, his last song, like that. I think it was literally his last song that he ever recorded, like, or at least one of them. Recorded Do Re Mi, March 1994, the month before he died. No one knows the exact lyrics to the song, but people have made a lot of speculations. Now, that's what I said. You know, like, no one knows, okay? There's a lot of lyrics online. There's a lot of, like, what do people think? No one knows. No one knows the exact lyrics. So maybe my lyrics are completely wrong. Okay. I've never seen any single person, like, say this online. And I think I'm literally the only person who said this. I think Do Re Mi literally tells people what to do whenever Kurt kills himself, or attempts. Like, literally what to do. Like, do this if I die. That's literally the lyrics. And I don't know how none of these people have figured this out. It's literally there. Now, that's, well, his hair looks blue. Or is it blue? I can't tell. I think it's blue. Okay. Now, this is in my Discord DMs because I was talking to one person while I was doing this. And they agreed. Okay. Now, I'm going to go through each lyric of the song. And we're going to dissect it. Alright? So, alright. And these aren't the confirmed lyrics, by the way. These are just, like, assumptions. These are assumptions, but I mean, they make the most sense. Like, what do you think? Okay. So this is what I wrote. So the first lyric is, first couple of lyrics are, if I may, if I might, lie me down weeping. Now, what do you think about what that means? Okay, if I may, if he dies, or if I might, if he might commit, lie me down weeping, like literally lie him down in a grave crying because he's dead. Okay, now let's continue. And if I say what it's like, I might be dreaming. If he says what it's like dying, that's what I wrote. If he says what it's like dying or something, I might be dreaming, like he's dead. Maybe, like, that's what I was thinking. What it's like dying? That's what I was thinking. Now, I don't have all these lyrics confirmed. This is just a theory I have. It's a theory. No, you don't have to believe it. You don't have to do nothing. Whatever. That's okay. There's that. If I may, what is right? Some make time to see me heal. He's literally saying, is it right to? And maybe if he survives, some people may take time to see him heal from his wounds. Like that's literally it. Okay, then there's the pre-chorus. Those years in his blonde head. Who's blonde head? Okay, a phrase from his pocket. I don't know what that means. And chains from a knowing, lifelong dream. That's literally what he said in the note. He felt in chains from knowing that he was going to be a big rock star for the rest of life, and he felt like he accomplished everything he wanted to. He commits sui because he achieved everything he wanted to. Like, how did no one see this? Am I the only one? Now these, like I said, okay, whatever, okay. And dream, that's the chorus. Dreaming because he's dead and can't wake up. Do, re, mi, do, re, mi. I don't really know what this means. It's like, it was also written at, whatever. No one knows. It's like choir stuff. Do, re, mi, so, fa, la. I was a choir kid, sorry. Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. Okay, now we're back to another verse. If I may, if I might, wake me up and see me. So if he's still alive, try to wake him up. Save Kurt from dying. That's what I wrote. And if I do, and if I lie, find me out, see me. I guess I don't know what that means. If I do, and if I lie, find me out, see me. Maybe if it's like if he wakes up, try to like confront him. Something, I don't know. To be honest, this is what I wrote a long time ago. I haven't thought about these lyrics in a while. Just wanted to talk about it in a video because no one has said this before. Okay. Alright, now it's "And if I may, cold as ice, I might have to see me." Are you kidding me? It literally says, "If I may, cold as ice." What? Wait, literally, that's cold as ice. He's dead. He's dead. If I'm dead, cold as ice. Oh my god. There's no way, dude. Like, there's... Okay. And then, see me dream, da-na-na-na-na, a raisin a sock, yeah, and so it goes to that, and then the vein, like, I inferred that this, or like, not infer, it's like the rays in his socket, the veins in Kurt's eyes, that's what I'm guessing, like, the rays in his socket, it's like laser rays. A phrase from this moment. That's, I think that means it's Kurt's last words, you know. Where was it? The chase on his socket, I will need. Yeah, the chase on his socket. I don't know. I guess that's weird. Like, it's a bit weird how he says his, but then he goes from I to his. It's like, it really makes you think. Maybe he just said his because it sounds cool. Who knows? Maybe, you know, it's Kurt. Whatever. There's dream, do re mi. No, okay, yeah, blah blah blah. You know, it's the chorus, like I said again. Okay, and I wrote this last verse has probably the most damning evidence. Okay, yeah, dude, there's so much damning shit in this. There's no way. Are you kidding me? Like, okay. Wish me good, wish me life, find me out of season. What do you think that means? Like, wish that I live, wish I live, whatever, yeah. Wish me good, yeah, wish I live and have a good life, whatever. Find me out of season. Like, find him dying. Find him, like, on, like, his deathbed or something. Or find him not in his best health. In their way, just be quiet. Follow pain and grieving. Okay, so basically, in their way, like, I'm just gonna say what I wrote on here. In their way, you know, Kurt doesn't want the attention on him. Just be quiet. Be quiet while he dies. Follow pain and grieving. And again, grieve while Kurt dies. Like, how has no one seen this? And then, yellow well, and if I sigh, seek me out, teeming. Like, if he, like, actually sighs, or whatever, like, if you're about to be like, oh well, and then a miracle happens, then he's like actually breathing or something, actually try to save him, don't let him die. That's like literally what they're saying. And if I may, and if I might, golden gun to bleed, or got a gun to bleed me. I don't know what the lyrics are exactly in that part, couldn't tell, but like, it literally just implies that he used a shotgun wound. Or like, not a shotgun, but a gun wound or something. He used, a golden gun to bleed. Like, that's the gun that he used to bleed himself. In praise in his pocket. That's the pre-chorus, yeah. You know, praise in his pocket. So that's like, you know, Kurt has a lot of praise. Yeah, but it's implying that that's Kurt himself. Erased from this moment. Like, how? No one's seen this. No one's made this theory. Erased from this moment. He's dead. Okay, I don't know what he said here. He said something. This is the one I can't tell. I wrote chains from his owner in my tea, but that was like from some weird video where they thought whenever Kurt was saying do re mi, he was saying don't rape me. I don't think that's it. Well, okay, well, it depends. Maybe you think it's that, and I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, it makes me think about like what's happened to me and stuff, which I understand. That's like, you know, like I honestly think you can make your own implications. This is just my implication. You don't have to follow it or anything. I'm just like, what I'm just confused about is how no one's thought of this yet. Like, out of all these lyrics, no one's thought this. It's like crazy to me. Yeah, and then he just says dream, dream, do re mi, blah blah blah, end song. Like, how? It's just like, hopefully this video is probably not gonna get popular, but hopefully I don't get hated on. Hopefully y'all don't think I'm crazy or something. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. This is just my theory that this song was basically Kurt telling us what to do whenever he attempted. That's what I think.
Yeah, like I said, I was just reading all this stuff, like, how he said, yeah, in chains of a knowing lifelong dream. Like, I said, like, kind of like how he said it's better to burn out than to fade away in the letter, or whatever he wrote, the note he wrote. So it's like, kind of like the chains of his knowing lifelong dream, like he's like, oh, I've done it, this is my lifelong dream has been accomplished. So it's like, that's where it's like, it's better to burn out than fade away, it's kind of like that, kind of ties into that.
But yeah, my friend said that my theory was plausible, so hopefully you think so too. Or at least think about it, just like this other evidence that kind of makes me think he did it himself. I feel like it's also like a lot of people online just think that Courtney did it, but you can have your own opinion. It's not like you have to follow my stuff. Sure, like, you can think whatever you want, but it's like, this is why I believe he still did it. And it's like, it's all, to me, it's just all conspiracy mumbo jumbo that just happens because Kurt, like, when celebrities die and stuff, people think a lot of things. People think, like how other people think that Kurt didn't die and he's actually Rivers, which is just like more of a fun thing. I think, it's not even like an actual theory. It's just like, oh, that's just funny, because, Rivers released Blue, like, May 1994, like a month after Kurt died, so it's like kind of like funny. It's like all coincidental, and he kind of looks like, no, I don't see the resemblance, to be honest, of Kurt and Rivers, but it's just funny. But yeah, okay, this video is shorter. I don't know. Today's just been interesting. I have this, like, oh, whatever. I can talk about it. I talk about my Tumblr, I guess, maybe link in the description. I don't know. I think I said all I wanted to say, like I said, I'm gonna put the link of Bernie Vid's video in the description. Oh, my battery's at 15%, but my video, it's about to end. So it's called, The Murder of Kurt Cobain, Deconstructing the Conspiracy, which kind of like, really shows like, this is strange. And there's all this other stuff online about like, I know there's some other videos. I've definitely watched other videos. This is just the one I can remember right now, which kind of does explain a lot of stuff pretty well. There's also, I honestly haven't finished this video yet. I was distracted. I was watching another one, like just kind of reviewing for this video and stuff. It's called by Vinyl Rewind, What Happened to Kurt Cobain, Conspiracy Theories Explained, which kind of also says similar stuff as the Bernie vid says, like when deconstructing the conspiracy. And he also adds the Rivers Cuomo theory, so that's funny. I didn't finish the video, so maybe he said like, oh, some contrary thing. Like I said, I don't want like this, like, people attacking other people for their opinions, stuff. I just wanted to say what I thought and give some thing that like makes me think like, yeah, that's probably like we'll never know what happened. I just want this all to be over, dude. It's just like let him rest. Let him rest. You know, rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. Yeah, his anniversary of his death was 4 days ago. So that's kind of sad. So some interesting, I don't really know what's going on in this video. It's still going. Oh yeah, there's Dave, Grohl, and Chris. Oh, and Kurt's just laying on the ground. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know. I've watched like a bit of that interview compilation, 1991. This is, yeah, because this is what it is. It's just interview compilation of 1991 Nirvana. I've only watched a bit of it, like, and so this stuff I've never seen really before. So that's interesting. Okay. Crap, it's already over 31 minutes. It's shorter. It's probably gonna cut out a bit. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna be playing Milk It by Nirvana. Guess this in the end. Like I said, I can't end the video. I guess I'll just say, stay safe unless you're Adolf Hitler and trans women rule the fucking world. Alright, see ya. No, that's perfect. Don't stick! Just me! Look on the friends that you said, the stars that I'm on your side. Angel that live out, we broke the ring, and the fire now not sleeping. Don't stay! Just me! Look at the bright sides you said, your stars shine, I'm on your side. Angel that way, we broke the ring, like a fire now not sleeping. Protector of the candle, I'll be to every birthday. I just gotta go